Well, you've been on YouTube, you've been watching the videos, you've been checking out the beautiful beaches, the lush jungles, the wonderful culture and beautiful smiling people of the Philippines, and you're ready to get on a plane. Stop. There's a couple things you need to know before you get on that plane. And we're going to get to that here in just a second. First off, I want to say thank you. 4,000 subscribers have got in excess of that in a very short amount of time, and I just want to say thank you very much for all of your support. I really appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber right now, go ahead and be one, do so. Click that like button, smash it, kick it, punch it, do whatever you want to do with it. It looks like we're getting a ride into town here, so I didn't expect that to happen, so I'll get back to the video here and give you these rundowns on what you need to do when you get a plane ticket to come to the Philippines. Yeah, we'll make this real quick, but first we'll look at Executive Order 408. If you are one of 157 countries that fall under the order of 408, you should be smiling right about now. The U.S. is one of them. Most of the Western countries, a lot of European countries are as well. And that means you can come to the Philippines without a visa for 30 days. That's right, 30 days. That's just enough time for a short summer fling. All right, I've made it back from town. Let's see what we were talking about. Oh yeah, getting tickets and traveling. So first thing, of course, you want to make sure that you can get yourself a ticket when you want to come. That's entirely up to you. I would check Skyscanner and Google Flights, things like that. I've always gotten good results from Expedia. I'm not endorsing them by any means. Eva Air, Philippines Air. I try to stay away from like United and American, but it's entirely up to you. The kids, y'all are crazy, you know that. Yeah. Japan Air is great. I love it. It's a little spendier, but man, the flight attendants are great. There's plenty of room and great meals. It's just a great flight. But that's entirely up to you, what you want to do. And so go ahead and get your airline ticket. Make sure you have a return ticket. A return ticket. You'll need a return ticket or an onward ticket that is within 30 days, because you can only spend 30 days. As I said, if you're under Executive Order 408, you can spend 30 days in the Philippines without a visa. You go over that, and you're going to be in trouble with immigration. So you want to make sure you don't do that. So make sure you've got it over 30 days. Another thing is e-travel. And I know this sounds like a lot and everything, but you can actually just go to e-travel. It is a website, etravel.ph, I think, and you can go ahead and download it as an app, and in that you're going to put all your travel information as far as destination, where you're going to be staying, what is your passport number, where are you coming from, all of that. Speaking of passports, you do need to make sure that you've got a passport that will be valid within 6 months of the day you arrive in the Philippines. So let's go with that. You need a ticket. It's got to be it's got to be a round trip within 30 days, or an onward ticket. That means, on the 29th day, you're flying to Thailand or whatever. So that you got to make sure you fill out that e-travel, and you have to do that e-travel 72 hours before you arrive in the Philippines. So make sure that's taken care of. And on that, it'll also give you an area where you can go ahead and fill in your declarations and things like that with customs, as far as, are you bringing in over the amount of money or any of these goods or anything like that. So makes it real easy. And once you're done with that, it's going to give you a QR code. Go ahead and just take a picture of that QR code and save it in your phone, because you're going to need it when you go through immigration and customs. Maybe once out of 90 times they won't ask you for it, but they'll ask you for it. So it's always good to have it real handy. So when you give them your passport, you've already got it pulled up on your phone, and there's your QR code, and they can look at it and scan it, and you're good to go. And it makes it so easy. So there you go. If you want to fly to the Philippines, it's relatively easy. And that may sound difficult, but it isn't. Go ahead and drop me a line if you have any other questions. Fishtankmedia.global at gmail.com, or go ahead and comment down below. If you have any questions, I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash the like, kick it, beat it with a stick, do whatever, share, and hit that notification bell as well. Now, if you are planning on staying longer than 30 days, you can do that as well. You can stay up to 59 days. And if you don't want to go through extension immediately, you need to apply for a visa at the Philippine consulate. And you can do that online before you travel. So when you arrive into the Philippines, you still have to do the e-travel, fill out the e-travel. You still have to have an onward ticket or a return home ticket, but that will allow you to stay in the Philippines for 59 days. Oh, hey, and say you just don't get enough. You want to stay longer. Well, you can do that too, but you need to go to the Bureau of Immigration before your visa is up. Let me reiterate that. Before your visa is up, go to the Bureau of Immigration. And there's satellite offices all over the Philippines. And I tell you what, it's going to be a lot easier to do if you do it prior to your visa expiring, because once your visa expires, it's going to seem like you're going through a nice interrogation, and you don't want to do that. So just go there, make it easy on yourself. It's really, really easy. Maybe takes about 15 minutes, gets you taken care of. I think it's... if you usually have to pay the expedite fee, because if you don't pay the expedite fee, they'll get it back to you like within 3 days. But you don't want to have to go back. Just go ahead and pay the money. It's about 3,000 PHP, about 3,000 pesos. So that, what is that? That's about I don't know, 18, maybe like $28 or so, 29, 30 bucks at the most. So I would rather just get it all taken care of than have an issue with it. Once you get into Manila, you probably are going to be flying to other islands, things like that. You will find immediately, if you've taken a domestic flight, you'll find immediately that the flight attendants become incredibly more attractive than those battle axes from the States. I mean, I only speak of the States. And sorry, if you're not included in that, then that's cool. But I mean, there seems to be a lot of battle axes in the U.S. skies these days. Hopefully they never watch this and go, hey, there's that guy sitting in E37 right there. Son of a bitch. Anyway, but other than that, just go ahead and drop me a line if you have any questions. If you're in town or happen to be where I'm at, just give me your itinerary. Maybe we'll hook up and, have a little cold one and shoot a little bit of the shiatsuki. But I just wish you the best of times. It's a great place to visit. It's a great place to live if that's what you choose. And once again, you'll always find some naysayers. Somebody's got some negative to say about everything. But everybody's life is different. Everybody's experience is different. Some of you may fly here and go, what a mistake. Some of you will fly here and go, wow, it's even better than I'd thought. Some of you will fly here and say, I really like this place. I think I'm going to come back and try to find more out about it. Well, you can do that. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful place. There's thousands of places for you to go here. So many sights to see. Over 7,600 islands in this archipelago. And so that means there's a lot of places to see. So many different languages spoken, so many different people. There's women that will take advantage of you. There's men that will take advantage of you, just like they will in the West and the Europe and all of that stuff. So just, keep your head on a swivel. Always enjoy yourself. You're an adult. Just, do what you need to do to make it happen. Don't lead with you know what I'm talking about. Think things through. Keep an eye out for red flags. And most of all, enjoy yourself, because you can certainly do that here in the Philippines.